Okay, good afternoon. So Johanna and I want to show you a project that we did in the studio of Greg Lynn. In the last 2 semesters, we were investigating in movement, so the movement of massive or big, large-scale object in architecture that have the ability to really transform and the spatial conditions around you. And the project we want to talk about is the Dubai Sports City, a large sports complex that is including a soccer stadium, an aquatic stadium, and a training field. And this project that we did together with Marta Lisijanska and Mihailo Belosevic, we were interested not to have a single big rigid object, but a flexible structure that is able to adapt to environmental, topographical, and event-based inputs. So these were like our early studies of how the structure could be transforming. These were studies in terms of how this object is moving, its path, and what that it takes throughout the day. And here we see already snapshots of the object in different positions, where it has to adapt to various conditions around it, and where we were already going into the internal structure and the movement that the object had to be able to perform.
The slide has really high contrast, but it illustrates that in Dubai the environmental situation is really extreme, and we spent quite a lot of time in developing the environmental concept, analyzing the airflows, and working out a system that would help us positioning the objects in a reasonable way. Is there any possibility to turn the contrast lower? Or let's check this one. You can at least get a glimpse of the plan and the section. And the overall organization was that we had 2 transformers that could stop on 3 of the key positions. In the morning, they would be at the far ends of the stadium complex. They would shelter the audience of the training fields. During the daytime, they would move to the middle part, sheltering the entrance areas and forming kind of public covered space. And at the evening, they would cover the main stadium. They would come together to form a shelter for the whole of it. The model is a bit more visible, illustrating the key positions. Actually, the key positions wouldn't be that static, but the object could be in constant change. They are just kind of frozen imprints of the positions that make most sense. And those model photos give a better understanding of the shielding system. The shields would also work for the environmental concept, being covered in solar panels and having cooling beams inside them. There is supposed to be a render, actually. Sorry for the problems with the PDF. Let's check the next one. And now we could switch to the stop motion and then animation. when in the stop motion the focus was how the object has carved huge areas out of the landscape, making them into public space, then the animation gives understanding how they move along the rails and how the more complex movement happens. Thank you.